Yo, 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 this is Jinx from Unleash the Underground. Today on 16 Bars of Fire, we got The Truth.
Yeah, what up, what up?
My pen loaded and half-cocked. Dope rhymes in a stash spot. So watch the gas guard blast off. I keep an elevated mind state in space Nassau. And in a sea of green, a CBD to cash crop. Like an anthill bomb in the backdrop.
Or The Truth, I don't know if it's F or
It's
T.
actually THA.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
THA,
So,
The Truth.
There we go, The Truth with us today. And
Answering all questions,
all,
right?
all questions, dominating all hot sauces. I'm gonna make it.
Oh, no.
He's the truth, right? We're gonna
oh, snap.
We're gonna put him to the test today. But here on 16 Bars of Fire, we start with a fireball shot. Are you
Word.
ready?
I'm down, man. Down. Cheers. Salute.
Salute. At least it's not a fireball shot of the hot sauce, right?
Nah, that's good.
That fuck us up.
I actually haven't
bad.
had Fireball in a minute. That was kind of tasty.
Yeah, fireball is always good, always good. So
That's what's up.
Truth, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming out first and foremost. But
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate
you know, we're here to talk about you and your hip hop and your music and all that stuff. So, what are some of the goals you want to accomplish in this music?
I mean, so right now I'm in the middle of one of the biggest goals I've ever had, and that is putting out my debut solo album. So, yeah, so I got about one track left to record, and then it's off to master, and I'm shooting for probably early April, I think, for a release, maybe March, but yeah.
What's
so
the name of that?
It's called Animated Dreams.
Animated Dreams. Is there a reason for the name?
There's actually a crazy story about the album, man. So, you know, I'm not afraid to announce my age. I turned 38 this November.
Okay.
Old school
God
MC,
bless.
right?
You don't look 38. God bless.
I shaved today for y'all. But it's actually something that I started about close to 10 years ago. And I started it with Nasty, and I started it with a couple of my homies, the Aztecs crew. You know, we were all working on tracks back in the day. And I started getting beats, and I started doing stuff for it, and I was pretty young, you know, like I was like a little over 10 years now, so I was probably like 26, 27-ish. And life happened, and I just scrapped the album. And so, yeah, and
Just the whole project.
the whole project, like it was always still in the back of my mind that someday I would do it. But I really started focusing on becoming a chef, and I was a chef for a really long time, and always still am cooking. But I kept doing shows, kept, you know, always the hip hop alive. Was doing features here and there, stuff like that. But then finally figured it out, man. And was at my homie Kin, who's part of Good Weather, his wedding, and he introduced me to this dude Showcast, who is producing my whole album. So it's a custom produced album, one of a kind, remade. There isn't a single verse kept from it, from my original one. So it's all rewrote, but it's all some past feelings and past things to get out.
Yeah, I can hear just by the way you're talking how much this project really means to you. You know what I mean?
It does, and it's cool because I haven't actually talked about it at all.
Yeah.
So this is like kind of the first that it's coming out.
Yeah.
The homie I'm here with today, Rico James, he's one of the co-founders of Equalize and Equalize Records. They've been putting out a ton of stuff.
He's done beats for our Unleash the Underground site.
He just did the one that I was on, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Rico James.
yeah, shout out to Rico and Ilu for Equalize Records. And they're helping me, man. So through Showcast Music, he's producing the whole album. And actually, Kin from Good Weather, he calls his spot the Weather Station. So we're recording the whole album at the Weather Station.
That's a dope little name right there.
Yeah, yep. And then Equalize is going to be releasing it with me. So
Awesome.
we actually have our first single releasing February 12th.
Okay. And you said around March, April?
Yeah, when the single releases February 12th, we'll probably have an album release date as well.
Okay, cool.
So just kind of,
Just
you know how it goes. You want to make sure
everything's right.
Yeah, I've waited this long for it. I'm just
Perfection. How many tracks on the album?
10.
10.
Yeah, it is a little smaller, if you will, but they're hard-hitting tracks. It's all about my past, my life, true story.
That's good, to give you, people to give the real you. You know what I mean? Give the truth.
Yeah,
the truth.
totally, man. And that's a moniker I've had since about 2002.
And is that how you got your name? Just being the truth? Or?
You know, growing up, man, and having some hard times, you realize that what life is about. And I actually got it tattooed on my back in Old English across my shoulders in about 2002. And ever since then, I've just been rapping as the truth and just trying to live my life right. And, you know, blessed for every moment I get like this. And
hey, we appreciate it. I thought you slaughtered your last Unleash the Underground verse. I really did. You did an awesome job. You stood out. 38 or not, I don't give a shit your age because you really beasted it. You're on the Cypher again tonight with Red Thomas.
Pumped.
And it's going to be very entertaining and a great show. You did great on that as well. How's those moments probably...
You know what? It's cool, man. Yeah, like I can't thank you guys and David Fair, HLR Records, Hustle Loyalty.
HLR?
You know, that's this whole connection, man. And, it's one of those things I never thought I'd like be a Cypher artist or get into it or do these interviews, but I'm like really pumped about it and taking myself out of the box. It just
what's up, man. Just branch out and just do what you gotta do. Right?
Making tracks is dope. Hanging with homies is dope, but like the Cypher is a different element. You get to be unique with your 16s. You can either go hard, you can flex, you can do all sorts of stuff. So you can just lay back and lay back in the cut.
You can do you know?
So and then when you get some cool energy with everybody. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, there's always a lot of energy, and once one person brings the energy, the next person comes in. I think last time, the funniest shit. I'm not sure what video was it, but go check it. There was a girl in the background doing like one of these.
That was ours.
No, that was
ours. I laugh at that all the time.
I laugh at it every time it comes
If you look at my face in that video, check my face when girl starts doing it's so fucking funny.
You could tell as the night went on, this shit got like crazy.
Yeah. So tonight we're gonna switch it over. You know, we're gonna switch up the whole visual aspect tonight. We're gonna try something different. So with a little twist. You know what I mean? That being said, the truth. Who are some of your like inspirations, artist-wise, that created the truth and how you write today, or is it just?
I mean, I pull a lot of inspiration from my homies that I'm around on the daily. Those my homies, the Aztecs family. That's Pro, Lyric, Kin. We've been a squad for a long time, and so we always bounce stuff off each other. So for like who's close to me, who I listen to that has made it or is out a bunch, like when I was young, Talib Kweli was huge for me. And Mos Def, the Black Star album was like crucial to my upbringing.
Okay.
One of my first albums ever, 1992, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. I mean, I remember hiding that tape and having that tape, and we would go on family vacations, and it would be like, you could only listen to it for a little bit, man. I mean,
what was your first album you picked up?
That was it, Doggy Style.
That was it?
Yeah, 100%.
All right,
100%. Yeah, I have two older brothers, so it may have been forced in a little bit from them.
Passed down a little bit.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people like maybe have some older stuff, especially being my age, but that was it, man.
Hey, I'm right behind you, man. I'm gonna be 35 this year, man, and I'm still here. I'm still doing it.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I just said to homie on the way down, Benny the Butcher, I believe, is 30 to 35. So from Griselda and all those cats.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. When
age
your time
is just a number,
your
right?
time is, man.
Yeah.
There's no
Exactly.
no limit on it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just like death, man. You don't know when the hell you're gonna fucking die, so you gotta live while you're here. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. If you had to pick one artist to work with out of all of them, who would you pick?
Man, that is the toughest question to answer. But I would say if I could get a track with Talib, that would be nuts. I mean, I know he's still like out there underground stuff, but
didn't he beef with Diabolic one time?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I meant beef once. I think they still have a lot of beef.
Okay.
Who knows? But I mean, Ren's on fire, man. So who knows? Like there may be a Truth Ren collab in the future.
Listen, that's why we all network. So today, talk to him, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He's one of those guys that always loves to work with artists. You know, and he really does work with you and try to.
No, but I just some of the things that I like is where it's more personal. On a personal level, and you're meeting people and hanging. it's just chopping it up. You know?
I hear you, man. The best times sometimes is with the people that you just know and you're chilling, having a drink and rapping, man. This is the best times ever, man.
Totally. Yeah. Shout out Babe's Bar.
Yeah, shout out to Babe's Bar, for real, you know.
Yeah.
You have performed before, or?
Yeah, totally. I've performed a lot, actually. I think maybe why my album took so much time to come out is because I was just living my life and performing. I was part of a crew called Cultural Chemistry. We were together for about a year, super group. Don't know if anyone's heard of us, but Lyric MC.
I know Lyric.
The Truth, myself, Mr. Burns.
I don't know the truth.
Yep.
Man. I don't know that guy.
So
Mr.
Lyric,
Burns, I know
Mr. Burns,
yeah.
and myself,
I know
the
Mr.
three
Burns,
MCs. And then we had Sky Splitter on the beat. And then we had
You guys had a nice little fucking
my
squad there, huh?
homie JB, who played piano, and he's like a Berkeley grad, so he's like crazy with the singing, piano.
Shit.
And then we had DJ Kanga on the ones and twos.
Damn, so you had a whole little...
Dude, it was
squad,
crazy, man. There was like a year straight of us doing shows, big shows too. Like, we opened up for Waka Flocka. We opened up for, my honeymoon. We went to Martha's Vineyard. First show ever as a crew, opened up for Talib Kweli on Martha's Vineyard with Terminology. Shout out to Mr. Burns on that shit.
Now
man.
we know the reason why he really wants Talib Kweli as
so
a feature. You know?
I mean, I've seen him for a long time. So we did a lot of big shows. Last biggest show we ever did, we opened up for Big Boy at Higher Ground.
Okay.
My wife was full pregnant, ready to go. We were up in the VIP booth, chilling.
Sweet.
Craziest night ever, man. So
Now, as you as an artist, you know, some people say, opening up for artists is not really worth it. You know, you gotta sell tickets, this, that, and the third. What is your opinion on it? Do you think it's worth it?
I do 100%. I mean, we did a lot of it for love, man. And there was nights where we had a long day. We performed, we practiced a lot, we rented spaces to practice, we put a lot into it, and we did a lot for for love and just for that opening spot, man. You know how it goes. You don't get a lot in the business for the opening spots, you know. And
I hear you.
You got to put yourself out there, and man. You ever seen a show, Waka Flocka sell out a show? It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I've never been to a Waka Flocka
Me
show.
neither until we opened up for him. Packed Higher Ground. I have videos of it. And same with Big Boy. Craziest ever. It was Big Boy and Sleepy Brown, the Daddy Fat Sax tour. And it was crazy. So if you want to experience what it's like to open up or for anybody or be in a venue and just rip it and put your all out on a stage, it's crazy.
Well, I'm
I'm all with it.
I'm gonna do something I just started on a previous episode earlier. I'm gonna go to your profile page on Facebook, and I'm gonna pick a photo, and you gotta spit a few bars off of that photo.
Dope.
You ready to be on the
With
spot?
it. Always on top.
All right, let's go check this out. We gotta see. We gotta get something. I wanna see something.
Last 2+ years of my life right there. My son and my wife.
So you gotta spit about this picture right here. A few bars off the top. Let's get
Word,
it.
I got it. Right there, I'm in San Diego with my son. Chilling, relaxing, having some fun. I got my shades on, I got my mala beads. I'm chilling, man, I'm at the beach. Yo, it's Ocean Beach, actually, matter of fact. I had some chili mango margaritas after that. Man, my son, I think he's like a year old. We were splashing in the waves. Ocean was very cold, man. But not like Jinx and all this fire of these bars. I had to come with it, and I had to come hard. So, you ready to go? My son is my life. And every other day, it's him and my wife.
Ooh, okay. Give it up, give it up,
right,
give it up.
come on now.
Give it up, give it up. That's what it is, man. So you put him on the spot, he can't
Off
do
the
it.
top,
Off
man.
the top,
All
that's what it
day.
is, man. That's
I got bars for days up
there you
here,
go.
man.
Freestyle is one of those underrated things. Like if people say freestyling is reciting your rhymes over a beat. Now, it's not freestyling. When I grew up, freestyling is when stuff was coming off of the dome and we're going with it.
That's life right there,
Yeah.
man. As I've gotten older, easiest thing for me to rap about is my life and how I'm feeling and what I want. It's the best feeling ever. So you couldn't have picked a better picture.
You know, listen, when you know you're a good father, when I'm going through your profile pictures, you, your son, your wife, your son, I had to pick one. You know what I mean? Respect as a father to father.
Yeah. the stuff you're doing with your son is amazing.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
like I said,
it just goes so fast, so quick.
You know, what is the craziest, funniest thing that ever happened to you in your career so far? Crazy, funny.
Man, to be honest, you know, I don't really have like one story that sticks out. I'm sure if you ask the homies for some videos, maybe Pro has got some of me back in the day. We used to run amok up in the Adirondacks where I'm from. There's this place in Saranac Lake called the Water Hole, and they do a winter carnival there every President's Day weekend. And they build an ice castle, and there's fireworks, and bands play. Well, back in the day, before I moved up here to Vermont, I'm from the Adirondacks originally. I moved to Vermont in 2006. Prior to that, I was in another band, and I was a MC of like a 7-person band, funk, hip hop, rock, everything. And we used to perform.
Music's in the blood, man. How you just
man,
can't stop?
nah, man. This was when I was young, in my 20s. So, and we got to play the Winter Carnival a couple years, man. And we were called The Fetish, and we just jammed, bro. We had like we did like a 3-song medley of like the Stones and I Miss You, or yeah. Fuck, you have to edit this shit out. Me singing this shit. I Miss You, the Stones, I Miss You, I believe it is, right? Maybe, no, I get an amen on something. And then, or Curtis, Blow the Brakes, and then back into like Shakedown Street from the Dead or something. But it was hype, you know, it was like late night bar stuff.
That name Fetish, man, you had a lot of girls go,
You know, it was like, it's the Adirondacks. Maybe you saw some stuff you didn't want to see, but it was such a good time, man. You know, my brother played keyboards, so.
All right, now we're gonna reach out to my man, David Fair from HLR.
All right.
We need one question from David Fair right now to ask my man the truth.
If there was one artist from your hip-hop community that you could take on tour, who would it be?
Right now, out of like everybody that we're doing stuff with, probably Chileo. Yeah, just because he's so much fun. Like I keep up with him online a little bit, and we got like a little, you know, bond happening or whatever. But I don't know if it's a secret or not, but he's putting out a mixtape I'm gonna be on soon, I think. So, but he's just fun, and I was watching most of y'all cats. I mean, I believe you hang, you know, Humble
I
Along.
fuck with
you
you.
know, that whole 4th Degree crew. Those dudes are dope, man.
Four's up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. So, but you know, it would have to be a squad thing. So I would have to take the whole Aztecs family. But you know, I dig what they're doing, and I can't not say cause and effect. I mean, how Jibba and Vazy are the funnest dudes ever, man. So, like,
You that type of guy. I'll take everyone with me. Come on,
no,
let's go.
I mean, well, it's about time, right?
Yeah.
Vermont
I
takeover.
respect it, dude.
So-
Vermont, like I said, Vermont's my hometown. Don't edit that out. I love Connecticut.
Doing a lot of editing on this one.
But no, Vermont, really, I love Vermont, man. I get so much more love.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like the moves that the whole crew, the whole state is making as a team, and coming down and doing events like these, like, it's just bringing us all closer together. So,
Shout out to David Fair once again.
Yeah,
HLR.
man.
But you know what?
What's up?
We gotta cut all this chit chat.
I know.
It's time for
We're
the
chatting
truth
it up. All right.
to become either the truth or the false.
You know what? So I'm gonna stick with my original thing, and
Which one?
I'm gonna do the middle number.
He's
2.
gonna do the middle. So for you guys that don't know, I'll just go by it one more time. This is Beyond Insanity, 135,600 Scoville units. The middle one. I like that my man stepped it up, man. He's the first one to step it up, so salute to the truth. 321,900 Scoville units for Ground Zero. And I hope no one ever steps up to this because I'm gonna be dead. This is the final answer, 1.51 million Scoville units. But he stepped it up to Ground Zero. You're gonna get an actual reaction out of me today because this is my first time too. I never did this yet, so.
I mean, I got mad respect though for that.
You know, I don't know if I'm gonna have respect for this hot sauce.
You can go light.
You
know he's not
I
gonna.
can't do that. Here, grab yourself a toothpick.
Thank you, sir.
Your boy looking like he want to try it. You want to try it? Nah. Nah. Alright, so we're gonna get in here and do a nice little swirl. Oh man, this is deadly. Oh man, I'm done.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Because the first one in, you should have let me go first, bro. Come on.
Nah, it's alright, man. You know.
I think you're gonna get one
I'm the
just as
host.
chunky.
I know, they're all up on the... I can't not give a chunk. What that bottom one be like,
Oh
B?
man.
Put it up here. Hold it to the lights.
Don't look at it.
We're in some trouble because I don't even know. I'm very afraid right now. Let the
Who's your favorite rapper? Dylan, spit hot fire.
For real, spit hot fire right now. Let the camera know you're doing this at your own risk.
This is all 100% me, the truth, Warren, AKA. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Salute. So we're gonna
Cheers.
count 10 seconds
Yeah,
after this.
I got
All
you.
right?
Cheers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, because I'm fly like time, hands in the air. I do an OG shuffle, homie, really don't care. I have my hands on the hips, lips to lips. I'm an overdrive, man. No 6 to shift. I got a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Flow so hot that we burning it. You hear my CD now and start talking shit, and then 2 weeks later, y'all be copping it. Yeah, I got fiends on the flow dropping out at my shows. I'm dumb, deaf, and blind with nowhere to go. I had to learn the hard way. That's how life goes. I've been beat up and beat down from head to toe. Man, what won't kill you only makes you stronger. I look at my son or your baby daughter, find strengths inside you never knew about, like swallowing your pride or losing all doubt. You gotta do some things you don't wanna do. To do something sometimes it's harder to prove. It's the truth back again. Go and tell your friends. Man, I slept in dumpsters and got high with kings.
Get it.
I think that's 20.
Get it.
I think that's fucking 20 bars
Get
of
it.
fire.
Yeah.
Woo!
He said, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Are you stronger?
I feel it.
Like 5 minutes.
All right, so let the camera know how.
I bet you
how
if
that
I
works.
spit right now, it would melt some shit.
For real.
Woo!
For real.
What's
for
up,
real.
man?
I said, let the camera know how hot that really is.
My eyes be watering. My lips be burning. If Rico James doesn't go and get me some milk
Yeah, we're assholes. We
Cookies?
didn't even get water this time.
or
What are we
water
doing?
in about 5 seconds. No seltzer. Nothing bubbly, my B. Gee, fuck. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You crazy.
Yeah,
I'm all right. I'm good.
We gotta get
I
water.
think because I had to take one earlier. That
I
one,
would love a water if you could get me one. I wasn't fucking around when I said it.
That's what's up. And how hard was it to get through your 16?
It's actually harder sitting here now.
Yeah.
It's tears of joy right there.
Legit tear.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Tear.
There'll probably be another one coming too. But
That's what's up, man.
So he's the first one to do
He's
that
the first
huh?
one to do this one.
Yo, for real, he's acting like it was nothing. No problem.
yo, look at this. Humble.
What? His whole head's sweating, yo.
It's like I
I
said,
picked my head before I came too. But
16 bars of fire. 16 bars of fire is entertaining, but it's also a challenge for the MCs, man. It's also a great way to get them
no
exposure.
regrets.
But that's what it's all. Oh, look at the tear coming down his cheek.
No
Look at
regrets,
it.
man.
Look at it. That's what's up.
Life is about being in uncomfortable situations.
And
You have to push yourself to be outside the box.
you made yourself comfortable. Look at that. If I couldn't,
like meditating.
I'd wipe it from your face right now if I could. But you know,
You can get
I
that
can't.
lemon right off the top, please. Ooh, I'm a little shaky. It's all good.
All right, that's what's up, man, yo.
I don't know if anyone's really supposed to be taking water, but that tastes good.
You can take water, you can take
I'll
milk.
probably grab a towel in a minute for my face, but sorry, Mom, they made me do it. Nah, that's what's up, yo. I ain't scared to cry.
Oh man,
That's the reaction, right?
yeah, you know.
Woo!
It's starting to come out now. Holy
Yo,
crap.
Am I like really immune to this shit? I don't
Yeah,
know.
what is wrong with you? You're like no-selling this. Look at you.
It's like,
like
you know,
you need to take a
I got a
toothpick
couple
and
more
put it in
chest hairs, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's
the
what's up. You
truth,
need
man.
anything else from me?
I appreciate you coming on the show.
My G.
let the camera know where they can find all your music, all that good stuff.
Man, I ain't got much out there, but I'm on Spotify right now as The Truth with my Cool With It track that's featuring Ken from Good Weather. And then we got another one coming out February 12th. It's called Please Don't Tell Me. Very personal. Everything true story, man. Facts all day.
Let's go. Appreciate it. This is 16 Bars of Fire. Once again, if you're an artist that want to get on the show, hit me up. We out. Peace.
Goddamn.
That shit's crazy, B.
Modest is helping me.